Remember when we were little and we would get into stuff with people in the neighborhood and we would run, get our cousins, our friends, our brothers, and our sisters to jump out there and fight our battles? Thinking back on that, that was some dumb stuff to do because if you and somebody in the neighborhood get into it, you call your brother or your sister and your friend to the fight, and your brother or your sister and your friend end up dead or hurt real bad, then that's something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. I remember one time when I was probably like 10 or 11. I always felt like I had to be the protector for my little cousins. Now, mind you, I am a female. And one time, my boy cousin, he about 4 years younger than me, he got into it with this older guy. This older boy, he's probably like 13. So I jumped in it. That boy blacked my eye. I did not come outside for like 2 weeks until the swelling went down. People was knocking on my door like, can you come outside? I was standing there with the black eye hidden, by the door, with one of my eyes peeking out, because I wasn't gonna let them see how bad that boy whipped me down. But I say that to say, my little cousin, he got away, didn't have no scrapes on him. I don't know. I guess I thought I was tough when I was young, because I don't know what made 10, 11-year-old me think I can whip a 13-year-old boy that was probably going through puberty or probably had already gone through puberty. Um, I learned my lesson that day, and I just would caution anybody against sitting up there, going out there, jumping in somebody else's mess, because you jump in it, you get hurt, you get killed, you get your eye blacked, you get embarrassed in front of the whole neighborhood. And the funny thing is, after he beat me down, I remember asking my friends who was sitting on the porch watching, I'm like, why y'all ain't help me? They was like, oh, we was about to help. No, you wasn't. You was sitting up here on my porch, chilling, watching this boy wail on me. I mean, I don't even think that I was able to get a punch in. I tried to fight him back, but to be honest and truth be told, he was just too, I guess, too strong. I mean, like I said, I think that at that point he had probably gone through puberty, because I do remember coming up, um, I used to beat, fight a lot, and it was some boys I used to beat down, but I guess not no boys that had gone through puberty. that's that's the key word. But I don't know if silly stuff like that still going on today, but you really shouldn't be fighting anyway. And truth be told, I mean, my cousin should have been like, no, don't even worry about it, because I can't remember if he hit my cousin or what had happened. And it's crazy. Yep, I can't even remember what they were arguing or what they had got into it about now. But I remember having a black eye, and I remember having to wear sunglasses because we ended up going to Cedar Point that year, and I still had that black eye, so I had to wear sunglasses to Cedar Point. I missed spending time with my friends because I was not going to go out there and show them that I had a black eye. And my silly auntie, she was like, oh, let me see your eye. So I showed her, and she was like, why you let that boy hit you in your eye like that? Lady, I tried to stop him. He was just too much for me. Nothing I could do about it. That's what I'm talking about. So we need to normalize, I hate to say it, calling the police. You get into it with somebody, it ain't even worth it. Don't sit there and argue with them, because people off their rocker. They will hurt you. They will beat you down. Um, some men will hit women. Some boys will hit girls. Some of them weren't taught, oh, I don't fight girls. Some of them don't care. They like, oh, well, she jumped up in my face like, she was my equal, like she was a guy, so I'm gonna hit her like one. So To me, instead of us fighting or calling somebody for backup, we need to normalize calling 911. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I will call 911 in a minute. Because I remember one time I was driving somewhere and I saw this guy beating up this girl. I called 911. I don't know if they came or what happened, but I told the operator, I said, I'm just driving by and it's this man beating up this lady. Y'all do with it what y'all want to do with it, but I feel like I did my part, because who knows what he could have did to her. And that's what I'm saying. You know, either we want to jump in something, or either we want to take out our phone and record. Call 911. Call 9 to the 111. That's all you got to do, because it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth arguing with these people because they ignorant. That's all I got to say on the matter. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. I don't know. We can have a good dialogue about this situation, because it's like summer coming up. And I know with summer coming up, that's when a lot of the kids be out of school. You know, they out in the neighborhoods. You know, they start playing with each other. And the more they play with each other, the more they hang out with each other, they start getting into stupid arguments. Arguments that don't even make no sense. And don't even get me started about the ignorant parents that jumped up in some kid stuff. I had some stuff like that happen to me back up in the day. That's a story for another day. I might tell y'all about that one of these days. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments.